Welcome to Rhyl on the coast of North Wales, a once much loved and very popular seaside town that, like many others in this country, has fell into decline. Rhyl has fallen harder than most. It doesn't take much online searching to see that Rhyl has its problems, that it's fell into drastic decline. I'm here today because I remember as a young child coming on family holidays here from the Midlands, coming and having a wonderful time. It was a great place to bring the kids and have a family holiday, but I'm told that's not the case anymore. But as always, I'm going to take to the streets, talk to the locals and maybe some of the visitors to Rhyl these days and see what life's really like. Is it really as miserable and in decline as people say? Or can we find some people that have got positive things to say about the town? Rhyl in 2024. Apparently it's one of the worst seaside towns in Britain, but we'll see about that. Let's explore.
It used to be nice in the 70s, but now it's a bit downhill. Like there's a lot of, you know, drugs and shit like that. You know, since they took the fare down, it went downhill. Like now, there's nothing for people. There's no work. No
Other
nothing.
people have told me the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are the sort of problems in town?
People getting drunk and fighting and things like
Just
that.
antisocial.
Yeah. You just got to fight when you get drunk and that.
If you mix with wrong uns, then you end up with bad things happening, don't you? But if you keep yourself to yourself and live the right way.
Me and my dog.
You and your dog, mate. You never get in trouble with your best friend.
Yeah.
He or a she? He or a she?
He.
What's his name?
Tyson.
Tyson.
Yeah.
Tyson. Oh, you're beautiful, Sharpay. You are, sir.
Someone looking after him proper.
You're beautiful. They weren't looking after him proper.
Yeah. So,
but you are.
Yeah.
How long you had him?
About 6 years now. Something
6 years. Yeah. He's your best mate.
Yeah.
Good man. Good man.
You weren't treating him right, so I rescued him.
Good man. I really respect that, mate. I've got 2 dogs myself, and I just respect people that look after animals.
Yeah, I've always had dogs and that.
How would you sum up Rhyl in 2024?
A lot different, yeah.
Than when I was a kid?
Dangerous.
Dangerous?
Yeah.
Why?
What?
Why? Just like...
Stuff,
really? Even in a small town like this in Wales?
Yeah, there was one on Friday night.
Yeah, somebody told me that earlier.
And something else happened.
Okay.
It's been a couple.
Yeah.
Briefly.
Yeah. When did it get rough? Because as a kid, I used to come in like the 80s, and it was, you know, it was quite a pleasant family place.
Yeah.
You are, yeah. So you must have seen it change. Like, when did it change?
Fucking mid-2000s.
Really?
Yeah. But the beginning of like the last 2-3 years, it's just got worse.
Okay.
And, like they say, there's no places to put locals and shit like that. They got something like 26.4 mil, the council.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had my gaff 10 years, and because I wouldn't move out for 3 grand because he'd have got about 100 grand in like fines.
Yeah.
I took my service dog, took my guard dog.
Really?
No lock on my front door, no rent arrears, no trouble, nothing. 10 years, mate.
And when was that?
My door boards up only January this year.
Oh, look, yeah.
And then they stuck me in that shit up.
In that hotel there?
Yeah. So they put all that over.
So is that a multiple occupancy home? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, loads of them have been done for fraud.
Have they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get cut meals and all that, no you don't. You can't wash your clothes, you can't cook properly.
Yeah.
It's fucking horrible.
I used to come to Rhyl as a little nipper, like, you know, maybe up until I was about 10. And I thought I'd come back and see what it's like.
It's shit now.
Some people have told me it's not doing so well.
Yeah. My French, yeah, it's not the same anymore, dude. No, seriously, like when we were growing up, you had the fun fair, you had the arcades, you had markets, and then you had the indoor market just around the corner, which was old, but it was great. Yeah, now you've got all these empty shops. You've got it's not the same anymore, dude.
Yeah.
It really isn't. I mean, I don't like it. I mean, we don't have a reason to come out half the time. You know, shop, grab a Red Bull, that's about it, really.
Did you know that everywhere you go online there are invisible online ghouls that want to ruin your life? They want to steal your secrets and they hide everywhere you go. Invisible monsters that want to hack your data. It's scary, I know. The only safe way to protect yourself is to use a VPN. Nobody should go online in 2024 without one, and the best one is CyberGhost. Big thanks to them for sponsoring this video. Now you may ask, What is a VPN? A VPN is a virtual private network. With CyberGhost, all your traffic goes through a secure VPN tunnel. Your IP address is hidden and all your data is encrypted, so no one will be able to steal your details or even track your online activity. CyberGhost VPN is available for all platforms: mobile, web, smart TV, and even gaming consoles. You can use one subscription to protect up to 7 devices at a time, so you can share with your friends and fam. Thanks to CyberGhost VPN, you can also access geo-restricted content. This is because you can change your virtual online location and access content only available in other countries on 40 streaming services such as Netflix and Amazon Prime. CyberGhost VPN is very easy to use and great for beginners. It already has 38 million users and an excellent rating on Trustpilot, so it's definitely one of the best VPNs on the market. Protect yourself with this unearthly good offer for Wendell viewers. Click the link in the description below or pin comment and protect yourself from online ghouls for as little as $2.03 per month plus 4 months free. There's a 45-day money-back guarantee and 24/7 customer support, so everything is risk-free. So people say to me when they watch my video, they'll say, oh, like, you should have come in summer, it's really busy in summer, you came in October, it's out of season. But how busy does it get in summer? Is it much different?
Not anymore. I just don't think the council as well are putting effort into Rhyl, to be honest, you know. I mean, I've seen a few videos on YouTube and a lot of the titles are, is it the worst town in the UK?
So last year it was given that title. Yeah. This year apparently it's Bangor.
Really?
Down the road.
Oh, I can understand that. I can understand Bangor.
Yeah.
Shit old mate.
maybe I'll go and have a look at Bangor. And you know, I'm staying in Llandudno, and it's all right.
Yeah,
you know, like
Llandudno's expensive though as well. So which is why a lot of people you normally find a lot of elderly people or families that go there. You know.
I remember Rhyl as like a place that was great, like as a kid to come and like great for family holidays. But now I'm talking to people, it's almost like the last place you'd bring your kids because of some of the problems.
I wouldn't personally. I know a lot of people tend to come here on holiday because you get those sun holidays. You know, so people they get
like collect the coupons and it's a cheap holiday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So a lot of the caravan sites around they do that sort of thing just to bring in the business.
So that fills them up, but maybe those people haven't got so much money to spend on the high street.
I understand that. I understand that because you know it's. You know, everything's expensive nowadays.
Everything is,
you know, like everything's expensive. You know, we were growing up and you had £1 a week pocket money, and that was like 100 quid today. You know,
a pound a week now. You wouldn't get anything for £1, would you? Maybe a bottle of water.
We can't even get anything in Poundland for £1.
Poundland now needs to be like £5 land, doesn't it?
Exactly. But look at it, £15, £10, £12. You know, it's you don't get anything for £1 anymore.
Change your name, Poundland. You're lying. It's all a lie. What do the locals of Rhyl do now that there's not a lot going on? What do they do to enjoy themselves?
Stay home.
I was looking for a more empowering answer than play the PlayStation.
The only thing than that is, like it says, the market.
There's absolutely nothing actually in Rhyl anymore, and that is the issue. Yeah, that's the problem.
The council are not putting enough effort into something that we might want.
Yeah, they don't.
So if it's as bad as you say, what keeps you here?
For me, it's the people. It might not be shops, it might not be businesses, it might not be anything fun. For me, it's the people. The people here are amazing. You know. In
what way?
Just I've known them for a long time. You know, I've worked locally, so I know everybody for a start anyway. Yeah. But the people, they look after each other. You know, we have to, and everybody knows each other around here as well. You know, other than like holiday makers, obviously. But if you're local and you live here, you're guaranteed you know each other.
Folks, is there any solution for all these dying seaside towns in the UK? What can be done? I've seen so many now. I come and see the same problems. Lack of tourism, because people don't want to come on these holidays anymore. Massive old hotels empty and being turned into HMOs, which brings problems for itself from other larger towns. What can be done? I'm showing all these places and I can't come up with a solution. But the people are still left here, the people that are born and bred here, they're still left to live here. Folks, if you can put in the comments any ideas that you have that you think can be done to towns like Rhyl to make them more prosperous. Because it's just such a widespread problem. The further I go around the UK, it's just the same story over and over again, and it's depressing. We have a lack of
people coming in the shop and actually looking.
Yeah, okay.
If people actually walked in and had a look what we sell, then we might sell a lot more.
Yeah, yeah.
But people just seem to walk past, pop their head in, don't look, and go.
Do you think that people are like addicted to chains these days?
Yeah, definitely.
They kind of trust them because they're everywhere.
They just look there, see a few pillars and that, and think, ah, one of them shops, and don't go in.
So how do you sell, like, you know, like North Face stuff for like these really good prices?
It's all a lot of it's last year's stock or discontinued
from the
lines
wholesalers and stuff, and, yeah.
Or we make a very small margin.
Okay.
Whereas the shops sell something, buy it for a tenner, sell it for 30.
Yeah.
We buy it for a tenner and sell it for 12.
Okay.
And earn £2. So,
yeah.
But
yeah,
we need to sell quantity. But unfortunately,
yeah,
it's very hard in Rhyl.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember coming as a kid.
Yeah.
I was very young. We used to come with my family and my nan.
Yeah.
And it was a great family resort. I've got fond memories. And then I've come back and it's almost. It's really fell on its heels, you know. There's no way of me putting it otherwise.
No,
what's it like in summer? Like, do you get more people come through in summer?
It's all right, but it's just dying. It's like for a business, whatever you're selling the stuff for, it's just no people. You keep on trying, but it gets harder and harder. You just don't know what the answer is.
Yeah.
Rates, bills, they keep them going up, not by a little bit, but like this year, the bills in this particular shop have doubled.
Yeah.
And the takings have halved.
Yeah.
So you just don't know what the answer is really.
Yeah.
Just hopefully something could change, but
yeah.
A
lot of people are blaming the council that I speak to. A lot of people saying that certain things have been invested in but were white elephants.
Yeah, they haven't got a clue. I'd like to know who actually is in charge in the council, because the money they have is unbelievable, and what they do with it, they just haven't got a clue.
Your £12 North Face top there, which is the cheapest North Face top I've seen. How much profit can someone like you expect to make on a £12 t-shirt?
£2.
Really?
If that.
Yeah. And then you've got the risk of putting it out here, it might get robbed.
Exactly, that's what you call a lost leader. Like, some of them cost us that. That's to entice people to come in.
So would you put, because North Face is trendy, I'll wear it, I like it. Would you put that like at the front because it gets people's attention?
That's the whole point.
And then they'll come in and have a look. They might buy a couple of other things where you make a bit more profit on those.
You're selling things at cost price to bring people in the store.
Yeah.
And when you can't even sell things at cost price, you do question, is it worth it? Nike
for the kids, Levi's t-shirts, how much are they? Tenner. How much are these going for? 12. Brilliant, yeah.
£95 down the road, we sell them 45. It's like I say, it is a bit disheartening because our other places we're literally chocker.
Yeah.
And then you put the same stuff here and there's no one to sell it to.
So the business model clearly works, you just need the footfall.
Yeah. Well, the downward turn started around about 90s. During the 90s, middle 90s, it started dipping. Well, I opened a bed and breakfast when I came.
Did you?
B&B.
So when did you get rid of a B&B?
Well, when did I get rid of it? 80. It must have been about 80. Oh, 88, 89. Towards 90, because my wife had a child and I lost her in 1990, so I had to close anyway. So 1990 is when I closed it, but it was still going on.
So it sounds like
95.
You got rid of your B&B at the right time.
Well,
like you didn't see it coming, or maybe you did. Or...
No, I didn't. No. But over the time, we've definitely seen it decline in people. Yeah. There's not so many people now. Yeah. I mean, look at these buildings here. That's closed. Yeah. All them along there, up there. If you look up there, all
everything above's closed. Yeah. You know. Amusement's still open, but dilapidated. You don't have to look up, and it's dilapidated.
No, it's terrible.
What brings you back if it's not what it was?
A caravan, so we've had it for years.
Yeah.
But no, it's not the same. I don't feel like people are as nice anymore.
Really?
Either.
Yeah.
They just.
Everyone I've spoke to seems quite like miserable about the town and the state of the town, but it's in decline.
I love it. I do love it. If you're not a local, I feel like you're a bit of an outcast. Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's how it's been.
Well, I'll definitely be an outcast, yeah, because I'm walking around with a camera, shoving it in everyone's face. The streets of Rhyl. It's a sunny day, just before half term in October, and I know many of you will go, Wendell, you didn't come to Rhyl in the summer holidays, for 6 weeks holidays, when it's banging, when it's jumping. It's such a short period in Britain, isn't it? Like the summer, you know what I mean? Like these towns, like Rhyl, are dead for most of the year.
How are you, Wendell?
How are you, mate?
I've seen loads of your stuff.
Nice to meet you, my friend.
I'll tell you what. Yeah. Respect as well, fair play to you.
Thank you, yeah.
I've watched most of your stuff.
Okay, so you're from the Midlands originally?
I am originally.
Do you live in Rhyl now?
I live in Abergele.
Okay, close by.
I used to live here.
Yeah.
I used to live here.
What's the town like?
Run down now.
Yeah. I used to come as a kid. I was very young.
And me.
You know, like probably before I was 10 years old, I used to come. And then I just got fond memories, you know, like we used to come like with my nan and stuff, family holidays. And now I've just said to this couple, it's for last place. You'd bring your family now.
It's a shame, it's like I say, I remember years ago this place was buzzing. I think I was 20 and I moved here, and I've been here ever since.
Yep.
But, yeah.
So would you move back to the Midlands now, or
No, never.
Seaside for life?
Never. I love it here. This is home.
Good man.
So, yeah.
A hot topic in Rhyl at the moment is the unavoidable eyesore that is the restructuring of the sea defences right on the central beach in town. So this might be putting a lot of people off coming to visit Rhyl at the moment. Literally right opposite the centre of town where most people would come to the beach, it's literally a construction site. But it's unavoidable because apparently if they don't carry out the work to replace and update the defences, then in 10 or 15 years time the defence might fail and a lot of the properties in the centre of Rhyl might be at risk of flooding. But it's not great to come on your holiday and see a construction site in the middle of the beach. There's not a lot going on, to be honest, compared to when I used to come as a kid.
Yeah.
But you're the best dressed man I've seen in Rhyl so far.
Right.
Dapper leather jacket, dapper leather hat. Tell me a little bit about Rhyl these days, because it's different.
I used to work here years and years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 52 now, but
Yeah.
for 15, 20 odd years I worked on the old fairground, the original one. And then it got knocked down. And anyone will tell you in Rhyl that was the point that it went downhill.
So was that the fairground was bringing all the families, everyone to Rhyl?
Yeah, Marine Lake was. It used to be there in the old days, and then it moved over to where it was. And it was, I don't know how long ago, it was about 20 odd years ago it shut. Then the whole town went spot. This is my own town, my family's round here, and this is the town that brought me up, you know what I mean? So I never met my real parents, and by the time I got here, this was my family. It was thriving, this town.
Yeah.
Really,
is it sad for you to see it quiet like it is now?
Yeah, but this has been my life. If it one quiet time, I'm going to sit on the beach and remember the ones I lost.
Yes,
you
mate.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
what would you say to people that watch my video about Rhyl in 2024?
about Rhyl, it's a shit hot town. It's my own town, and yeah.
I appreciate your positivity. A lot of people have been quite miserable about the state of the town recently, so I appreciate your positivity.
I know, but that's just where they get in life, you know what I mean? I got there myself, but I pulled myself out.
Good man.
You know what I mean? So
things are looking up for you now as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what's your name, mate?
Not the diver, Tom Daly.
Tom Daly? Yeah, my name's Wendell.
Massive shout to the lads in Rhyl.
When I make my videos, I always try and find a friendly local with a positive attitude as well, and you're the most positive bloke I've found all day.
What? I could tell you a lifetime in my story, but all these locals know, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
I've apologised to a lot of them and said, sorry I let you down, because when we worked on the fair, all life was right then, you know what I mean? It's when the fair shut, everything went to shit.
Yeah.
So did my life.
Yeah, okay.
One of them,
so the fair shut, lack of opportunities employment-wise, and then things went downhill,
but slowly, they are building it back up, but it's taking the time about it.
Yeah.
And it's sorry to see this place go.
So when did the sea aquarium close?
When they started doing all the sea defences and all that, so...
And some people have told me we're going to pull this down.
Oh, yeah, it's going.
I think these days, entertainment brings people to these towns.
Yeah.
We all know people can fly with EasyJet and Ryanair to Benidorm, to Tenerife, and have guaranteed sun. But if you can get in the arena...
Yeah.
Big bands on, big acts, whatever. We'll draw people for the weekend from Manchester, Liverpool.
They had madness one weekend. I don't know if it was one or two.
Yeah.
But their setup was massive.
They should have something like that every Saturday and Sunday in the summer, and people will flock. You know, it's only an hour from Liverpool.
That's Edward Henry Street there.
Yeah.
It used to be years and years and years ago. It was probably one of the most craziest streets you'd ever meet.
In what way?
Oh, in every way you could imagine.
One of those streets, yeah.
But they've done it all up, you know what I mean? They are doing it up slowly. But it just brings back a lot of memories for me. These are the people that brought me up.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And And they were loyal as anything, honest to God.
I can tell they're good people, mate. I've gone around, got my camera talking to people. Nearly everyone is happy to talk to me, which shows that they're just kind, welcoming people.
I left home at 14, I had to bring myself up, and like you say, Ryl's my family.
Yeah.
And they were the ones that helped.
So you had a really tough start to life, but I
could tell you everything, but I'd have to sit down with you and tell you, because I went through all the... Yeah.
It's been hard for you, hard start, yeah.
It's been a long road.
So you're saying that you owe the kindness of Rhyl and the fun times that you had growing up.
Oh God, yeah.
That got you through a hard start in life.
These lot will tell you I'm as low as the day comes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can tell, mate, walking with you,
Yeah.
You got a good vibe, good energy. I talk to a lot of people wandering around. I walk up to a lot of strangers, and I can tell when I've got a good vibe. I can tell by you and the way you were dressed. And
the one thing that taught me it was the fairground, because you're dealing with that back then, and you're dealing with thousands of people a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you
deal with everything.
You got to talk. You got to get to know people. You know, and so on and so on. I found out my dad was dead. I'm looking for my real mum.
Okay, give it a shout out. Yeah.
Kathleen Daly.
Kathleen Daly.
She's Irish.
Yeah.
Probably gypsy.
Yeah.
Right, and...
So if she sees this...
But I know I'm the youngest of 7 as well. You see all the new buildings there?
Yeah, all the range, the new shopping centre.
That was the entrance to the fairground.
Yeah. Okay.
Used to be a massive fair there.
Do you think that Rhyl would be better off with the new shopping centre or the old fairground?
Well, when the fairground was here, that's when the people were here.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at it now...
Yeah, you got all these new buildings, new range, you got a new apartments, but there's no one here.
But look how quiet it is. It's gone.
You're a wonderful tourism advert for Rhyl, mate.
I know.
You're telling people are online moaning about the state of Rhyl in 2024, and you're telling people all the good things about it.
They'll have a fucking good time when they come down.
Yeah, especially if I bump into you, mate.
And if you get talking to people,
yeah, you
will do.
I appreciate you showing me around, Tom. I really do. I'm so glad I bumped into you.
Give us a big shout out to the Rhyl lot family, everything, and everyone else that knows me.
You're a legend, mate. Give us a love. I feel like I should give you a love, mate. You're a man with good energy. Tom Daly 454@gmail.com.
Right?
Yeah.
And the other one is on Facebook. Is just I don't know how it works properly because I'm shit on all this lot. But yeah, I'm on Facebook.
But if your estranged mother sees this, she could email you at tomdaly454@gmail.com and reach out to you.
My real mum's called Kathleen Daly.
Kathleen Daly.
The last time I heard, she went to Dublin, but there's family over there, and I'm the youngest of 7. So I've got brothers and sisters over there I've never ever met.
You'd like her to reach out and try and
parents I call mum and dad, they're like my foster parent. My foster mum used to work in the downtown here in a nightclub, and my foster dad I don't see anymore. So
okay, mate.
But yeah,
you're a legend, mate.
You can do anything with that.
We'll see if someone emails you, mate. Controversial observation that I've arrived at. I thought that I'd come across the wonderful Welsh accent as I go around the north coast here, but here in Rhyl I don't think I've spoke to anybody with what I would consider to be a Welsh accent. They all sound like Scousers to me, like they're from Merseyside. Is that the local accent for this part of Wales? Surely not. So is the accent like a mix of like Welsh and sort of Merseyside as well?
A lot of people say that we sound Scouse.
Okay.
We're Welsh.
Okay, yeah. So born and bred Welsh, but I guess because you're so close to Merseyside, there's a bit of a tinge to it as well. That's cleared it up for me. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Cheers. All the best. Look at this, folks. You've got the Imperial Hotel, which caught my eye because it's got that fantastic Foster's sign. You know, good old-fashioned seaside boozer. But here, if you come in on holiday, you get absolutely mortaled in the bar. You can leave your kids in the children's room. Absolutely bossing that. Get mortaled, leave the kids in the children's room. Proper British holiday. Can't beat it. What do you sell here? Deutsches Gallery and Music Bar?
It's a bar.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's for up and coming. It's also a creative arts bar. So if somebody thinks they're good at something,
you
come in here, right, and you say, I think I can be a comedian, right? I say, do you think you can tell jokes? I say, yeah, but I don't know what to say. I said, well, come in here next Saturday at 4 o'clock and have a bit of a practice.
Yeah.
And start you off in front of other people.
Okay.
To give you a bit of confidence and inspire you.
Amazing, mate, yeah.
Or you wrote your own song on your guitar, or you play the flute, or you do a little dance, a jig, no matter what it is.
So I'm already getting the impression that you'll give support to anybody who's creative, give them a chance.
Yeah, not money, support.
Yeah, support. I mean, a platform.
That's all they want. A
platform
for younger people. Don't matter if you're not generally young people. Anybody.
Young, old, everything in between.
Anything.
Yeah.
Everybody has dreams. No matter how old you are.
Yeah.
Welcome to Deutsch's Bar in Rhyl. New bar. I'm trying to create a nice bar for nice people with a nice vibe, nice artistic feel to it, a good vibe. People want to discuss music, art, literature. A home, for some artists, people want to be artists who want to inspire themselves to do something, want to create something. Just generally nice people who want to meet other nice people. So I'll start off. I've got a well-stocked bar. You got your cheap beers and you've got your a bit more expensive. It's not out of this world prices. It's working class prices and good, decent people. My dad, Deutsch, he was an artist. He was a painter. He was a plasterer. He was a bit of a piss pot. He liked a few drinks. And in the 70s, he went working in Germany as a plasterer. So when he came home back to Manchester, everybody nicknamed him, "Where you been in Germany?" So he nicknamed him Deutsch. Oh, right, Deutsch. So his nickname was Deutsch for years.
Hence the name of the pub.
Hence the name of the pub, Deutsch's Bar. So if people think they've got a particular talent for something, they might say, "I think I can tell jokes, man. I got away with it. The works do," or they say I'm a comedian at work, or whatever it is. Saying, "Why don't you give it a go? Come in and do just 10 minutes." Just to chill yourself into it. I'll say, come in at 4 o'clock next Saturday, wherever it is. Don't even have to announce you so you don't get scared and go, "Oh, I'm on at 4 o'clock. Just walk in, unnoticed, unannounced, and just say, "Oh, there's a bloke coming, let's tell a few jokes." That takes the heat.
Philosophy, yeah.
That takes the heat off people, doesn't it?
Yeah, you've even got a purpose-built stage, sound system, guitars ready.
It's all here.
Yeah.
It's all here for somebody who wants to express themselves.
What a wonderful thing to find in Rhyl. Like, there are so many negative stories about Rhyl online, and the town's not what it was 20 or 30 years ago. But then there are people like you trying to do something positive, creative for the community.
Hopefully.
What's the inspiration behind just wanting everybody to come in and be creative and give them a platform?
Because I'm trying to create a better world. That's why. When people are happier, they're better people.
Without doubt, one of the best up-and-coming businesses in Rhyl, and it's going to put a smile on people's faces.
Oh, thank you.
So I appreciate it, mate. You've got a wonderful bar, you've got a wonderful attitude, and the reason you want to do it, give people a platform, honour your dad. Legend, mate.
That's brilliant.
So in conclusion, what do I think of Rhyl in 2024? Is it deserving of the negative reputation that it most definitely has? Well, folks, there's no denying it's a town with a lot of problems. Obviously, the tourism industry has been in massive decline, and that's caused a lot of deprivation in the area. It's obvious to see walking down the high street, a lot of empty shops, and a lot of people I spoke to said that the place is not what it was. But at the same time, yet again, when I come to these places that have these problems, often the people are the most open and welcoming, and I found that again here in Rhyl. Maybe I'm thinking of my visits as a child, my family holidays, especially with grandparents, as maybe I'm thinking about them with rose-tinted spectacles. Maybe Rhyl was already on the decline back then. How would I know? I was a child. But would I recommend to come to Rhyl? Well, I mean, if you come, folks, you're going to come to a place that's got some problems, boarded up shops, some street drinkers, some deprivation, for sure. But you can get very cheap accommodation, you can get cheap food and drink, and you'll meet some welcoming people you'll have a laugh to. So folks, visit Rhyl, amazing nature on the beach, coastal areas nearby. Make your mind up for yourself. Rhyl in 2024, maybe it is worth a visit. Until next time.